Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Alright, this is Empath on a Mission. Today's reading is for Gemini. All the Geminis out there, keep in mind this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate for you, it's not your message. Try again next time. Alright, with that being said, let's see what's going on for Gemini. For Gemini Spirit, what's going on with them? Messages for Gemini. Angels and spirit guides. Okay guys, I see immediately that there's a lack of imbalance right now going on in your life. Everything is kind of topsy-turvy. Everything's kind of up in the air and a little bit like an emotional roller coaster. I feel like one minute you're feeling good and the next you're not. And I feel like right now it's more on the low side. You're not feeling the best or the best that you could feel about yourself and about your life and things happening. It's just it's not very steady. There needs to be some kind of balance there. And emotionally, you're kind of drained. You're just really drained emotionally, I feel. But we have the Ace of Wands right after this. And what I feel like is that's going to come to an end because of that. This imbalance that you feel, it's all happening for a reason. Things are out of balance because they're trying to get in balance. They are trying to settle, and sometimes they have to go through the worst. You have to go through the worst sometimes to come out on the other side better. This is all kind of for a positive change. This is going to bring you something new. With the Ace of Wands, like, you're going to see things from a different perspective when this does settle, and you're going to kind of understand why things were the way they were, or maybe you won't. Sometimes we don't know, but the point is that it's gonna all make sense. It's gonna feel better. It's gonna show you that it wasn't all for nothing. So you'll come out on the other side better. You're gonna see your blessings. You're gonna feel grateful again, and it's gonna be a little more steady for you. Yeah, because we have the Nine of Pentacles after that as well. You see very calm, just strolling through her garden, very happy with how things are going. And she's created like this peace within herself, and that's you. This is going to be you on the other side of that. So if things up to this point have not been going very smooth, they're going to smooth and flatten out, and it's going to be even better. And you're going to come to a place where you're even more calm, because any kind of work that you put into this and riding out the storm and doing it with grace, you're going to come out on the other side with even more grace and understanding of your circumstances, understanding of yourself even, and also having more compassion for yourself and who you are as a person, kind of feeling better about yourself. And if you're single, just feeling that independent spark in yourself, feeling how good it feels to hold that independence within you and to finally give yourself that validation and that love that you've been seeking. You're kind of giving that back to yourself, and that's what it's bringing you to. You're going to see the positive side of things a little bit more. It's not going to be so negative. We have the High Priestess in reverse. I feel like this is what you're building to. Your intuition is going to become strengthened. You're going to get to an even higher and higher place as time goes on. This is what you're working towards, is this High Priestess energy. She sits in her power. Other people look at her in awe and amazement at where she was before and where she is now, like how she got herself up to that place, and she did it all by herself. She did it by loving herself, spending time with herself, and really nurturing herself. That's how she got here. And she also did it with gratitude, with finding the good in life, and finding her balance, finding what she needed, just the good in everyday things. So I feel like it's going to bring you to a much more positive place inside of you. So all this rockiness is for a purpose. It's for your higher calling and your higher being. Okay, let's see what else. Gemini. Okay, what else for Gemini? Okay, something I see that could be challenging for you guys, or that could bring you back to that imbalance with the Temperance in reverse, is if you don't remember your power. Is if you go through all this and you find that peace within you, but something small happens or something big, just something happens and it throws you off a little bit, and it knocks you out of that vibration because you let it take you there. You let it make you feel bad about yourself again, or think that you haven't made any progress at all. That's what I see kind of your challenge being, because you are that magician. It's in reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse as well. So anytime I feel like it can knock you out of manifesting your goals is when you forget everything you've been through and all you've overcome. When you forget to feel good also, and to take time out and to have fun and really enjoy the moment, I feel like that could knock you out of that energy. So this is the challenge, is what I'm seeing coming forward that could be a problem for you. And then you don't feel like you're getting justice. You don't feel like the universe is on your side. You feel like it's working against you. And really it's not. It's working for you, but it's all about perspective, Gemini. If you see yourself as never receiving anything you want and things don't go your way, then things won't go your way. You have to flip that around, and you have to remember how powerful you are, and think about how other people see you. Think about how other people compliment you. What do they usually say when the purest form of compliments, something that somebody said to you that just made you feel to your core so good about yourself, that resonated so deeply. Pay attention to those things and actually choose to believe them. Believe what people say about you and the good things, because it's true. That's what's good about you, and even more, even the stuff they haven't told you. Think about that. Think about the stuff that they hold back from telling you. And that can give you a lot of confidence right there, is knowing that other people see you in this highlight, this high priestess light. Remember to see yourself that way, though. I feel like you can be hard on yourself. Yeah, I feel like that's what knocks you out of your vibration as well, because you're hard on yourself. Yeah, something goes wrong and you think you're all to blame for it, and it's just, you're never going to get on top of things again. That's what I feel happening. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse here. You need to kind of take your power back, and you need to be that Queen of Wands that it's like, she doesn't care what anybody says. She doesn't care what comes her way. She handles it with grace, and she knows that she can get through it. No problem. You need to take on a little bit more of that energy and remember who you are. When something happens in your life that kind of knocks you off your horse, do you get back up, or do you stay there? How long do you stay there? Or do you just think, that was a learning experience, and then you feel good about yourself again, and you know your greatness, you know what you're capable of, you know where you can go. Really think about that. How are you talking to yourself? Do you give up when times get hard? Do you give up on things, or do you keep going? Okay, what advice does Spirit have? What advice does Spirit have for Gemini? Okay, Spirit says, think about all the good around you. Think about all the options you have around you. You have plenty. Think of all the supportive people around you. Gemini, you're a social butterfly. When you connect with people, like, you can make them laugh, you can entertain them, you connect with people deeply, you care about your friends. Think about all that support around you. And those people that really care about you want you to see the good in yourself as well. They want you to feel good about yourself, just like they see you. And if they don't, maybe it's time to move on from that and move on to better options. That could be the message as well. If there's people in your life that make you feel less than, really think about that. How do you feel around certain people's energy? When you're around them, do you feel renewed and good about yourself, or do you end up leaving feeling worse or like something's off? Really pay attention to how you're feeling around those people, because that's what's going to be important. It's going to show you who's meant to be around you and who's not. Yeah, and this could involve some people in your family. Some people could be bringing you down. It's not really the happy family that it appears to be with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Sometimes things appear a certain way on the outside to other people, but you know the truth. You know what's really going on. You know that it's not all it's cracked up to be. And you could be trying to recreate that in your life as well. Trying to create something that doesn't fit, like fitting pieces of a puzzle that doesn't fit. Are you doing that with relationships in your life as well? That's really important as well. Why is the Knight of Cups in reverse here, Spirit? Why is the Knight of Cups in reverse here? Okay. I feel like there's people in your life or a particular someone that wants to offer you something, because we have the Knight of Cups. Once you let go of some things and when you feel better, once you get in that high vibration, there's things that want to come in, but you're going to have to, it could be somebody that's not typically your type, because you're used to a certain group or a certain type of people. But it's going to take seeing things from a different light. Choosing people that you normally wouldn't choose. And this might not even be looks. This could be just the way they treat you, like picking people that are actually kind to you. They bring out the best in you. They don't bring out the worst in you, kind of thing. So that's what I'm seeing here, is that there's better people for you and there's offers that can come into you, but there's a need to see it from a different light and to give new people a chance. And that's what's gonna, because this cycle, I feel like there's some kind of cycle of choosing the wrong people and people knocking you down. And this is a message to look elsewhere. Look for different types of people. Look for more diversity. You do have a lot of diversity, but diversity is in just people that are different. People that are not your typical type. Yeah, take the blinders off. Like, you're going to be able to see more things around you. There's so much good around you that you don't see yet. You're not seeing it because you have like a tunnel vision, like a view of how things should be, I feel like. And there's a lot of self-esteem. It ties into self-esteem about how you feel about yourself. So the more that you tend to things and tend to your heart, take care of yourself, and really build yourself up and stay there, and no matter what anybody says, ignore them. It doesn't matter. People should make you feel good about yourself, and if they don't, why are they in your life, unless they're being honest about something. But really focus on that, and that's what's going to get you. You're going to be able to intuitively know who's good for you and who's not, the more that you go forward in this and the more that you realize your worth. Okay, let's pull some advice from the Moonology deck. Advice, Spirit. Last advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini, Spirit. Okay. A new start is coming. Yes, better times are ahead and on the way. Step out of your comfort zone. That's the same with, different types of people. Exploring new options. You never know. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, that's the messages I have for you guys. If it resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.